she paid in full, she calling me ace. I heard it's a marathon, they friend, they move, we win in the race. Nigga, this shit should be televised. You will never see a battle rise. 100 niggas selling hella lies. He a hoe, I see it in his eyes. I don't know him, he ain't one of us. Fuck niggas blending in disguise. Long as they don't get in our way.
Welcome to another episode of Chicago Unfiltered. Do men have a real chance at happiness? Let's be real. I ain't asking in no soft ass inspirational Instagram quote type of way. I'm asking like a man sitting in his car after work, engine off, phone on silent, staring through the windshield like, what in the hell am I doing all this for? Because nowadays, happiness for a man feel like a damn scavenger hunt. You got to be emotionally available, financially stable, spiritually grounded, sexually exciting, family oriented, masculine, gentle, ambitious, loyal, romantic, handy around the house, good with the kids, good with our mama, bad enough to protect her, soft enough to understand her, and rich enough to fund a soft life you was never invited to enjoy. And then after all that, she still might say, I don't really feel it. I don't really feel the spark. A spark? Girl, I just paid for dinner, listened to your trauma, complimented your wig, held the door, dodged your ex texting you, ignore the fact that your best friend keep calling after 10 p.m. What you need, a spark or a damn fire marshal? Welcome back to Chicago Unfiltered, where the truth don't whisper. It kick the door in and asks who cooking and start reading the room like a CPS report card. Tonight, we asking the real questions. Do men have a real chance at happiness? Or is the dating pool so contaminated that a brother need goggles, a background check, holy water, and a lawyer just to say, good morning, beautiful? And since women love breaking men down into percentages, this many men broke, this many men cheat, this many men got kids, this many men gay, this many men got ain't husband material. We gonna flip the clipboard on this one. Ladies, we love y'all. We love y'all. But tonight, the audit coming your way too. And if you get offended, baby, listen. That means we park somewhere close to your driveway. This is another episode of Chicago Unfiltered. And tonight we doing the numbers. Not just the government numbers, not just the dating app numbers, not just the podcast numbers. We doing the hood numbers too. Y'all know the hood numbers. That's when somebody say 90% of y'all lying, and you know they ain't got no study, but it damn near feel like they accurate in a motherfucker, right? But let me be clear before somebody go on Facebook typing with their forehead. This episode ain't about bashing women. This episode is delusion bashing. This episode is about calling shit for what it really is. And delusion is unisex. Men got delusion. Women got delusion. Baby mamas got delusion. Baby daddies got delusion. Married folks got delusion. Single folks got delusion. People in their healing era, in their bio, got a warehouse full of delusion. So tonight, we asking, can a man find peace? Can a man still find love? Can a man still build a family? Can a man still be happy without being used, drained, lied to, played with, or turned into somebody's emotional Uber driver? Let's get into it.
Chicago, unfiltered. After dark, we own it.
My first segment is titled, Do Men Have a Real Chance at Happiness? Let me explain. So let's start with this question, right? Do men have a real chance at happiness? Let's be 100. Let's keep it a bean. The answer is yes, but, and that's a big but, not with everybody. That is where men mess up. A lot of men be trying to find peace in women who are built like tornado sirens. Fine as hell, body ridiculous, hair done, nails done, lashes blinking like hazard lights, but emotionally, the category 5 storm with a sheen cart and unresolved daddy issues. And men do it to themselves all the time. A woman will show a man 9 red flags, 2 warning signs, 3 emotional potholes, and a pending situationship, and he'll still be like, man, she thick as hell. And did you see her smile? Man, she got a smile that lighten up the room. Bro, so did the Joker. You can't keep dating chaos and then asking why your nervous system feel like South Chicago traffic. A man's happiness is not just money. It's not just sex. It's not just having somebody pretty next to him. A man's happiness is peace. A man's happiness is when a peace is in the home. His peace is when his ring. Peace when he tells the truth. Peace when he's tired. Peace when he's not rich yet. Peace when he needs support instead of another damn performance review. Some women do not want a man. They want a finished product. They want the healed version, the rich version, the romantic version, the spiritual version, the 6-pack version, the emotional intelligent version, the already been through therapy version, but they do not want to help build nothing. And that's not all women. Some, a lot. They want to meet a man at the finish line and then complain about how long that race took. And men, let me get on y'all too real quick, because y'all ain't exempt. Some of y'all do not want happiness. Some of y'all just want access. Y'all want a woman to be loyal while you still entertain everybody who like your story. You want a peaceful woman, but you bring chaos to her doorstep. You want wife energy, but you still moving like a man who got 3 phones and no bed frame. So before we ask, do men have a chance at happiness? We gotta ask, do men know what happiness actually look like? Because happiness is not always the baddest woman. Sometimes happiness is the woman who do not look like she would raise your blood pressure and make your blood pressure dance, which leads to my next segment, titled, The Dating Pool Math Just Ain't Math. Let me explain. Now let's talk about the numbers, right? Women been doing this for years. We talking about the percentages. This percentage of men are broke. This percentage of men be cheating. This percentage of men short. This percentage of men had kids. This percentage of men emotionally unavailable. This percentage of men is just not husband material. Okay, that's cool. Since we doing percentages, let's pull out the Chicago Unfiltered calculator. And let me say this right now. Unless I say it is a real statistic, this is street math. This is comedy math. This is barbershop math. This is my cousin said it and it sound true math. So don't go to work tomorrow quoting me in staff meetings like I work for the Census Bureau or nothing. Out of 100 people though, in a dating pool, out of 100 women, 20 still texting somebody they swear they over. Stop me when I'm lying. 15 are hit in they healing software error, but keep hurting people for practice. 10 want marriage, but act single every time the liquor hit. 8 want kids, but don't want responsibility. 7 don't want kids, but keep dating people who do. 12 are looking for Stability while being unstable as hell. 6 are dating for food. 5 dating for housing. 3 are dating for revenge. 2 just dating because Mercury in retrograde or whatever the hell Zodiac people be saying. And the rest of y'all, the rest just lonely and horny with Wi-Fi. That is the dating pool. That is why folks are tired. Dating in 2026 feel like trying to find clean water in a gas station fucking mop bucket. Everybody talking about where the good men at. We need some good men. Where are the good women? Where are the honest women? Where are the people who can communicate without turning it into a whole episode of First 48? Where are the people who say what they mean and mean what they say and do not need crisis to feel chemistry? Because some of y'all do not want love. Y'all want a dramatic storyline. Y'all want butterflies. Sometimes butterflies is your body warning you that this person is about to ruin your credit, which leads to my next segment titled, Since Women Audit Men, Let's Audit Women Too. Let me explain. Ladies, pull on up real quick. Come on, real quick. I got to talk to y'all real fast. And don't start clutching your pearls because you know half y'all don't need own pearls. Y'all got waist beads, ring lights, and a notes app full of quotes you stole from somebody else's healing journey. Women love saying these men ain't husband material. That's fine. But let's ask the other side. How many women are actually wife material? And I don't mean the ones that can cook. This is not 1954. We don't care if you can make a meatloaf and iron a shirt. I mean, are you peaceful? Are you honest? Are you loyal? Are you accountable? Are you emotionally safe? Are you financially realistic? Can you communicate without trying to assassinate somebody's character? Can you disagree without calling your friends, your mama, your cousin, and one dude you claim is like a brother? Because, baby, if every argument turns into a press conference, you are not wife material. You are breaking news. Some women want a husband, but still got single woman habits. You want a man to lead, but every time he makes a decision, you challenging it and calling him sassy because he's standing on business, like you work for internal affairs or something. You want a provider, but get mad when he asks where the money going. You want protection, but disrespect him in public and expect him to defend your honor after you just tap danced and footworked all over his damn dignity. You want emotional vulnerability, but the minute he opens up, you use that shit later like court evidence. That ain't love. That's sabotage. That's psychological warfare with lip gloss. And let's talk about that's just my friend ministry. Yeah, y'all bring y'all ass on over here. That's just my friend. I ain't ready. Some of y'all got male best friends, a work husband, a gym boo, a church bae. He been there for me, friend. We used to talk, but ain't nothing really happened. Boo. A dude saved your number in his phone under my little shit, and you saved his number under do not answer, but somehow it keep getting answered. That ain't a friend group. That's a bench. That's a roster. That's emotional DoorDash. You got backup meals in case the main order gets cold. But then you want a man to be secure. Secure, baby. He is not insecure. That man is just observant. There's a difference, which leads to my next segment titled The Women Who Are Not Available. And that's not an insult. Let me explain. Now, let's mature for a second. When men talk about the dating pool, we got to be honest. Some women are not available to y'all, dog. It just is what it is. It's not available to us. Some women date women. That's not a flaw. That's not a problem. That's not something to insult. It just means she not in your lane, brother. Just keep it moving. Some women don't want kids. That don't make her evil. That make her honest. Some women don't want marriage. That's cool. That don't make her broken. That means she knows what she want, right? Some women focus on career, school, healing, family, money, health, peace, traveling, or just not being bothered with nobody's son with a podcast mic and commitment issues. And that's fair. The problem is not being unavailable. The problem is people pretending to be available when they're not. That's the problem. Do not say you want marriage if you really want attention. Simple. Do not say you want kids if all you really want is to cuddle babies and you like babies. Do not say you want a provider if you hate responsibility. Do not say you want love if you only know how to receive obsession. Men, do not say you want a wife if you still addicted to variety. Do not say you want peace if you keep texting hurricanes. Do not say you want a family if you still move like a man who sleep on a mattress directly on the floor and call everybody fam. Everybody gotta be honest, because the worst thing in dating is not rejection. It's false advertising, which leads to my next segment titled The Soft Life versus Rent Due. Let me explain. Let's talk about the soft life, right? Come on, let's talk about the soft life. Let's get into it, right? Women want the soft life, right? Shit, the men want soft life too, even if we don't call it that. Men just want to sit down with somebody asking, and without motherfuckers asking, what's wrong with you? That's a male soft life. A quiet room, cold drink, bills paid, phone not ringing, ain't nobody mad at you, ain't nobody asking, so where's this going? While you trying to watch the game or trying to focus on your next best move for the family. But dating in 2026 ain't nothing soft about it. The rent hard, her BBL hard, the groceries hard, the gas hard, insurance hard, child care hard, student loans hard, car note hard. Everybody emotions is hard. And folks still walking around talking about, I need a man who can take me on trips. Trips? Ain't nothing wrong with trips. But baby, we need to take a trip to Aldi's and be grateful. Cause that motherfucking refrigerator looking empty right now. Some of y'all dating standards sound like luxury amenities. He must make six figures, must have a house, must have no kids, must be emotionally intelligent, must be 6 feet, must be traveled, must plan dates, must pay everything, must be spontaneous, must be consistent. Ma'am, are you looking for a man or a Marriott Bonvoy account? And men, y'all do it too. We ain't leaving y'all ass out. I want a woman who can cook, who clean, who work, look good, stay fit. Shit, she gotta respect me, support me, has no baggage, cause I don't want no motherfucking kids coming around here running around tearing up my shit. She don't nag, and she gotta give me some peace. Sir, you make $17 an hour. Your sheets don't fit the mattress, and your idea of romance is texting her what you doing. Everybody want premium service with basic subscription. That's the problem, which leads to my next segment titled Hood Trauma and Dating People Who Need Therapy. Let me explain. Now, this part right here, we're going to kick it real. We're going to kick it all the way real, all the way real. A lot of people in our community are not dating from a healthy place. And we just going to be honest. They dating from survival. A lot of us dating from poverty. A lot of us dating from violence. They dating from watching mama struggle, daddy leave, cousins die, friends get locked up, jobs disappear, school fail, rent rise, and the city act like trauma is just part of the weather. And then we act shocked when people do not know how to love softly. Some people never saw soft love. They saw arguments. They saw cheating. They saw bills. They saw the politics of bad parenting. They saw the police lights. They saw eviction notices. They saw family secrets. They saw adults who stayed together but hated each other. So now they grown, fine as hell. She dressed nice, smelled good as fuck, and emotionally, she 12 years old waiting for somebody to choose her. And that's why you cannot just ask, why is dating so bad? You gotta ask, who taught us how to love? Because some of us learn love from people who were surviving themselves and not healing. That do not excuse the behavior though, by no means. But it explains why some people, well, so many people, relationships feel like two wounded people trying to use each other as medicine. And baby, you can't be somebody's medicine if you also the poison. That's a word, and I'm gonna repeat it. You cannot be someone's medicine if you're also the poison. Put that on a hoodie, which leads to my next segment titled Superstitions, Zodiac Signs, and Dating Like a Motherfucking Fool. Let me explain. Now let's get into these superstitions, right? Because y'all done let zodiac signs, these angel numbers, crystals, TikTok tarot, and Instagram therapists ruin common sense. Somebody will meet a good man and say, I don't know, girl, cause he an Aries. Girl, he got a job, a car, a savings account, no ankle monitor. You better learn to love April. Men do it too, though. She a Scorpio, bro. Know how they is. No, I know how you is. You scared of accountability and using astrology as a public defender. Some of y'all will ignore every real sign and obey every fake one. He lies. Well, that's probably just his trauma. Shit, he be cheating on you. That's just cause he been through some shit when he was growing up. He disappears all the time, girl. He just avoiding. He ain't got no job. He manifesting though. That nigga got 3 big mamas. He just got a big heart. No, he got a big pattern. You need to stop acting like discernment is negativity. Sometimes God sends you a sign, and the sign is leave that fool the fuck alone. Just a clear ass red flag wearing pajamas. Which leads to my next segment titled the social media illusion. The illusion of social media. Let me explain. Right now, social media got dating cooked. I mean, cooked. Y'all don't even understand. I'm talking about cooked. Everybody rich online. Everybody healed online. Everybody peaceful online. Everybody booked, busy, blessed, moisturized, body butter niggas, and emotionally unavailable online. But offline, folks be crying in the bathroom, dodging bills, eating cereal for dinner, texting they ex, posting memes about knowing they worth. Social media made regular people think regular love is not enough. Now, everybody wants a cinematic relationship, matching outfits, vacations, hard launches, soft launches, proposal videos, gender reveals, luxury dinners, professional photos. Meanwhile, half of these couples arguing in the Uber before they even get to the restaurant. Some of y'all don't want love. You want content. You want somebody to make your page look like you winning. You want a relationship that photographs well, even if it feels like hell. That is why men are tired. That is why women are tired. Everybody's performing. Nobody's resting. Everybody posting peace. Nobody practicing it. And let me say this, right? If your relationship only looks good with a filter, that ain't love. That is marketing, which leads to my next segment. Title: Men, stop choosing women who hate peace. Let me explain. Men, gather around real quick. Pull up, man. Come on, let me holler at y'all real quick. If y'all ain't heard nothing I said all night, check this out, man. Listen to me. I'm gonna keep it a being with you, right? Because I know y'all thought this whole episode was gonna be us cooking the women, right? No, sir. You got a hot plate coming too. Stop choosing women who hate peace, dog. You know she dramatic. You know she messy as hell. You know she's still attached to that ex. You know her friends is toxic as hell. You know every time she drink, she turn into Blanca off Street Fighter. You know she cannot apologize. You know this about her. You know she thinks accountability is disrespect, but you keep going back because she got a fat ass. She fine as hell. She cool when she ain't drunk. Fine is not a personality, and fine will not help you sleep at night. Fine will not build a home. Fine will not raise your children. Fine will not stop you from aging like a stressed out bus driver. At some point, you gotta stop letting lust pick your future for you, man. Some men want a good woman but are addicted to bad decisions. That's just it in a nutshell. And I understand you, my brother. I know where you coming from. I know how you feel. You say you want peace, but every woman you choose look like she come with a warning label. You say you want loyalty, but you chase women who live for attention, bro. You say you want a wife, right? But you keep dating women who say things like, I get bored easy. Bored? A relationship ain't Six Flags? What are we doing? Sometimes love is grocery shopping, folding towels, sharing bills. I can see motherfuckers running right now. Sharing bills? That quiet nights and asking, did you eat? If you need chaos to feel alive, you do not need a girlfriend. You need therapy and maybe a hobby, which leads to my next segment, man. Title: Women, stop asking for kings while acting like court jesters. Let me explain. Ladies, come back real quick. Check it out. Come in. Check it out real quick. Don't run right now. Come on. And we ain't finna talk about accountability, so y'all ain't gotta run. Some women say they want a king, but if you want a king, you gotta ask yourself, are you bringing queen energy or court jester energy? Because a queen builds, a queen supports, a queen corrects with love, a queen protects the home, a queen knows how to disagree without humiliating her man. A queen is not perfect, but is accountable. Ooh, I can see motherfuckers running right now. Some of y'all want a king so you can sit at the throne you did not help build and then complain about all the decorations. That ain't queen energy. That's guest behavior. And let's talk about the phrase, I know my worth. Beautiful phrase. Now, that's a beautiful phrase, powerful phrase, necessary phrase. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. But some people use I know my worth as a cover up for I don't know how to compromise. And you know I'm not lying. Knowing your worth does not mean nobody can correct you. Knowing your worth does not mean you're always right. Knowing your worth does not mean you could treat people like they auditioning for your fucking approval. Sometimes I know my worth means I know the price, but not the value. And that right there, that's dangerous as hell, because love is not just about what you deserve. It's also about what you can give, which leads to my next segment titled Marriage and the Fear of Picking Wrong. Man, let me explain. Now, let's get real serious. I want y'all to listen to this if y'all ain't heard shit. A lot of men are scared to get married. Y'all ain't gotta say it, bro. I'ma just go ahead, keep it a bean for y'all. I know I may get some flack for this from the guys, but listen. Ladies, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna give y'all the game, right? Give y'all the scissors. Not because they hate women, not because they do not believe in family, not because they want to run the streets forever. That's not why men are scared of marriage. Some men are scared of marriage because they have seen what happens when a man picks wrong. They have seen men lose homes, lose peace, lose access to his kids, lose his confidence, lose his self. They have seen relationships turn into court dates, child support battles, custody drama, Facebook arguments, and family members picking sides like it's the motherfucking NBA finals out this mother. So when a man says, I'm not sure about marriage, sometimes he's not being childish or running from accountability or responsibility. Sometimes he is being cautious. And women got fears too. Y'all got fears. We ain't coming here to just be one-sided. We're going to keep it a bean. This Chicago Unfiltered. Women are scared of wasting years. And stop me when I'm lying. Scared of having children with a man who changes after the baby. Scared of being loyal to somebody who embarrasses them. Scared of being with a man who leaves when it gets hard. Scared of being their mother. I can see motherfuckers taking flight right now. A lot of women are scared to become their mothers. And what does that say? I'm going to let y'all think on that. A lot of women are scared of settling, scared of being strong so long that they do not know how to receive love even when it shows up at their front door. That is why this conversation right here matters. Under all, but on all bullshit aside, all the comedy shit aside, all the jokes aside and shit, people are really scared out here. Men are scared. Women are scared. Everybody acting hard because vulnerability feels dangerous. And it is when you're dealing with manipulative ass people that wanna gaslight and move the goalposts. But love requires risk. The key is not avoiding risk. The key is choosing somebody worth risking for, which leads to my next segment titled Our Happiness in 2026. Let me explain. Now, let's talk about happiness in our community, because happiness in our community ain't just dating. It's safety, it's money, it's education, it's jobs, it's rent, it's mental health. It's watching young people try to figure out life while social media already telling them they are failures by 22. It is men feeling like nobody cares unless they provide. It's women feeling like nobody protects them unless they become hard. It's kids growing up too damn fast. It's families grieving and still going to work. It's people laughing in public and breaking down in private. That is why the question, do men have a real chance at happiness, is bigger than just dating. It's about whether men are allowed to be human, because a man can be surrounded by people and still feel lonely as hell. A man can be loved for what he does and not who he is. A man can be respected for his money but ignored in his pain. A man can be everybody's problem solver but nobody's priority. And that's where a lot of men are. It's sad, but it's true. They are not just asking for a woman. They're asking for somewhere to rest, somewhere to be understood, somewhere to be soft without being called weak, somewhere to be strong without being used, somewhere to be loved without having to perform. That is happiness, not perfection, peace for a man, which leads to my next segment titled The Final Audit, Who is Really Available? Let me explain. So after all that, right, let's do the final audit. Who is really available? Not just single, available, because single and available are not the same thing. Some people are single, but emotionally married to their ex. Some people are single, but spiritually tied to drama. Some people are single, but financially dependent on chaos. Some people are single, but addicted to attention. Some people are single, but still try to prove something to somebody who hurt them back in 2018. Being single does not mean you are ready. It means nobody currently got the title. That's it. So when we talk percentages, here's the real percentage that matters. What percentage of people are honest? What percentage of people are healed enough to not bleed on you? What percentage of people can communicate? What percentage of people can apologize? What percentage of people can build? What percentage of people can choose peace even when drama is available? That's the real math. Not height, not body count, not the Zodiac sign, not income alone, not the followers, not how good somebody look with a ring light. The real number is character. And character do not trend because character is quiet. So do men have a chance at happiness? Absolutely. But men gotta stop looking for happiness in chaos. Stop confusing beauty with peace. Stop confusing sex with intimacy. Stop confusing attention with love. Stop saving women who are committed to drowning. Stop ignoring the red flags because she looked good in Fashion Nova. And women, yes, you deserve love too. But you gotta stop calling every standard an attack. Stop asking for healed men while we're refusing to heal. Stop demanding leadership while fighting every direction. Stop saying you want honesty when you punish the truth and call them sassy. Stop wanting a provider if you are only bringing pressure. Everybody gotta grow the fuck up at the end of the day. Period, point blank. Because love in 2026 is not impossible. It's just expensive, distracted, traumatized, overexposed, and full of people who want the benefits of commitment without the discipline of commitment. But happiness is still possible. Marriage is still possible. Family is still possible. Peace is still possible. But only if people stop lying to themselves, stop performing, stop dating for the internet, stop using trauma as a personality. Stop treating good people like payment plans for what bad people did to you. And stop acting like accountability is disrespect. At the end of the day, men do have a real chance at happiness. At the end of the day, men do have a real chance at happiness. But happiness is not hidden in every DM. It is not in every what you doing text. It is not in every woman who call you king while treating you like customer service. Happiness is in peace, discipline, purpose, faith, friendship, family, standards, accountability, and choosing somebody who makes your life lighter, not louder. So, to the men listening, you deserve happiness, but you gotta choose better, heal deeper, move smarter, and stop letting lonely pick for you. For the women listening, you deserve love too. But love is not just what somebody gives you. It is what you are mature enough not to destroy. This is Chicago Unfiltered, where the truth do not whisper. It spin a block, knock twice, and ask, why is everybody lying? I want you to stay safe, stay honest, and always stay dangerous. I'm your host, Molly Ballaray, and I'm going to get on up out this motherfucker.
Out here, comfort will get you left behind. The city moves fast, cold, and hungry. You keep up, you dig deep, or you get out the way. Comfort is the enemy. Chicago.
Truth was spoken. What you do with it is on you.
I'm trying to feel all of that on you. That shit ain't normal. Baby, I adore you. I know niggas mad, they hate the way I pull up on you. I've been in my bag, promise not trying to ignore you. Throw that ass back, I'm trying to feel all of that on you. That shit ain't normal. Shorty, the truth, you gotta get these niggas where they loving you. Take your soul away, now you angry cause she ain't called. I like when she blow a nigga head like revolver. Hot like a sauna, she taking all that I got. That's why she deserving of it, she bought. These niggas don't know